I have a story to tell you guys.
Oh God.
Dude, this was the craziest thing that's ever happened to me in a restaurant. And this is a true honest to God story. I told in my Discord last night and people were like, nah, you're lying. On God, this happened, okay?
Okay.
So this restaurant, Tao, right? It's multi-leveled. So imagine you walk in, you're up here. I should probably put my arm down. Oops, help me. So it's, I have to explain what's going on. So you come in and you're here, right? This is the top level and then it goes down and there's the stairs where you can eat on the stairs and there's another bottom level.
Yeah, it looked like a movie theater almost.
It was like a movie theater. When you get in there, what they do is you're on the top level and they corral you there for like 30 minutes to get you drinks, get you appies. Very smart.
Oh.
Very smart. So once you get in there, and I'm gonna tell you, this place is gorgeous, by the way. One of the most best designed restaurants I've ever seen. And it's not very expensive.
Really?
Yes, it's not very expensive. That's the cool thing. And so we go there, we're up top. You know, we're getting a couple some sake. You know, let's get the balls rolling, etc. And you know, we finally end up getting our table. But that's not the funny, interesting story. Okay, the interesting part is when I eventually have to go to the bathroom, okay?
Oh, no.
And the reason I explain this is because I have to tell you how I went to the bathroom. Me and Kachi have the best seat in the house. It's on the stairs. So we get to see everyone from above, look down on them. You know, it's how life should be, okay? And we're sitting on the stairs and at first I go back up to the receptionist and I'm like, hey, where's the bathroom? But I don't ask because there's a lady there. She's walking like a zombie kind of. She walks over there, she looks at them and then they're like, oh, the bathroom, it's downstairs. And I say to this lady, oh good, I don't have to ask because that's where I was going too. Okay, so I'm walking down to the bathroom and like she looked at me kind of weird. I'm like, okay, whatever. As I'm going to the bathroom, okay, I'm heading into the men's. There's a couple unks out there, like some 60-year-old black guy, like older black guys, looking real dapper and shit, right? Okay, so
all black?
Yes, not a white person in sight. Not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just the way it was. So I'm heading into the bathroom, right? The unk's there, and as I'm walking in, that girl had followed me from all the way up top, all the way down the stairs, and had followed me into the men's bathroom.
Oh, she was just on.
Okay, so I'm like, okay, maybe this person's trans. I'm not trying to say anything. You know, feel free to come in. But then, you know me, where do I go to the bathroom every time I go in? I go into a stall, right, with a door. Motherfucker, I go into this stall, and I go to turn around and close the door. She tries to get in the stall, bro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't say shit, I just closed it real fast, you know? And then the unk who was out there came in, because he wasn't going to the bathroom. He only went because his ladies went to the bathroom, so he went with them. But he was like, yo, what the fuck's going on? So he follows her in, and then he's like, well, I'm going to the bathroom because I really had to go. So he like escorts her out. You know, he's like, yo, you're not supposed to be here, you know, come out. And she's like, kind of, what's going on? But the other unks that were there, and as I'm washing my hands because I'm done, they come, yo, what was that all about? I'm like, dude, I don't know. She was trying to follow me in there. I think she was drunk or some shit. And he goes, I don't know, man. You're a good looking guy. I bet you're spitting game. I see what you're up to. This old unk is jealous. I'm like, dude,
what the fuck?
Bro. And he's like, yo, pound it, fist bump. I'm like, dude, that is not what was going on. You know, I wasn't trying to do any of that shit. I was just trying to go to the bathroom, bro. It was so crazy.
Oh my God.
Isn't that wild?
Oh my
Is that your game?
Dude, no, I'm telling you. And the girl was like kind of like coughing as she was walking in. I'm like, oh my God, this girl's sick. I get the fuck away from her. And then she came out the bathroom like 10 minutes later and went back upstairs.
Okay, was she hot?
You know what, Arthur? I couldn't tell you that because I didn't even look at her face like that. So I don't even think so.
Slay.
My man, my man, my man.
Slay.
Yeah, you know, she could have been the hottest girl in the world. Well, she couldn't be because that's catchy, obviously. She could have been the second hottest girl in the world. Get the fuck away from me, bitch. Next year's gonna be fun, you know, shackles removed hopefully, and we can just get rolling. Everyone's botting views, we gotta bot votes.
That's goddamn right. Listen,
you gotta figure out how to bot some votes.
Get your alt accounts ready. Listen, this year I told everyone to use the alt accounts to vote for Extra Emily. She only won Best Duo. To be fair, I voted for that. I literally clicked her for MTee.
Oof. We gotta get a VPN sponsor. We can get like a whole bunch of free VPNs, give them out to the community so they know different IP addresses and just load it up like 4 different votes, you know, for each person.
I mean, why do you think I took so many days off? I spent all day literally just like logging in, voting for Emily, logging out.
Yeah, that's why he never goes live chat.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I did not vote for anyone this year.
That's crazy.
So we did this thing on
I
the
voted on your account.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I did not vote. I voted for myself for that streamer awards thing.
Oh, like Streamer Choice Award? I voted for you as well.
I also voted for you, Nick.
Yeah, I did not vote for anybody. Because, like, to be fair, like, the categories Emily's in were really hard to win.
Oh, yeah, she was against. Oh, my God.
I was in those categories last year, a few of them. Not Streamer of the Year, but Just Chatting Streamer of the Year. It's a hard one to win. I think the people who won deserve to win.
Oh, yeah. No, that's why it's like pissing me off. Why it's like, why are people so salty about like, oh, my streamer.
Oh, you wanna know why?
Everyone's such a bad loser.
I'll tell you why. Why? Because these people who are mad, most of them are on Twitter, by the way. They don't understand.
God, it's so bad.
They don't understand that their community is like an insular section of this bigger thing. Okay, like.
Oh, they only see their pond.
Oh, you really like? Let's say I see a lot of people complaining that Vanilla didn't win.
Yeah.
I didn't know who the fuck that was until recently. I don't care how many followers they got, 3 million, whatever it is. But I do know this person that ended up winning because I know them by association. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of these people have these really small bubbles of people who do really well in those bubbles, right? You know, but the thing is, if you're, if you're a big Twitter Andy, you're a big TikTok Andy, and you don't send your audience to physically vote, you will not win. Doesn't matter how many views you get on TikTok. Doesn't matter how many Reels views you get. You know, you have to go there and vote. And the thing is, it's funny because OTK, we lost a lot of stuff in the past, and I ended up seeing the numbers. This is just a big reality. You're not as big as you think you are. You know, it's just that simple. You know, you're in your little bubble where you're worshipped, and it happened to us.
Who the fuck is Mister Arther?
Yeah, no, we lost a few things that I thought we should have won. And I ended up seeing the numbers, and the truth is you're just not as big as you think you are. You know, so all those people crying, it's a self-report really. You know, this is again coming from someone who's the 4th most nominated in Stream Awards history.
Would have been 3rd or 2nd if you didn't.
If I just got one this year.
I mean, even then, like it's the same with like sponsors and ads and things. It's not about your numbers; it's about your conversion. How many of those people? Okay, you have this group. How many people in that group can you actually influence to go vote for you?
And another thing that people need to realize,
and that you're calling to action to go vote for you.
View bots don't vote. They don't click links, they don't vote.
Ooh,
so
drama.
Don't be surprised, if you didn't win.
Drama.
Really don't be, it's not drama, it's just reality, you know? Like, do not be surprised if you don't win. So it's just the way that it goes, man.
Yeah, but actually it's so funny that you mentioned that because like the other day we literally like went on somebody's stream where I clicked on random accounts on Twitch. Bro, they've been just like having an account for 1 year, only following like...
Oh, it's disgusting.
It's like, those accounts are sometimes so clearly like bots where it's like crazy. Damn, I have way more bot accounts than I thought I have.
No, I think this was great. I personally, like, I have, I guess, derived maybe so much joy from this year's Streamer Awards. Like every post of everyone crying, everyone mad.
Oh my God, it's insane.
Oh, dude, I as someone who's taken like the last 4 months off, I could not be happier with the way this ended up. Now,
I think it's needed.
I feel bad for Cutie, I feel bad for Fiona.
Yeah.
But goddamn, as someone who enjoys drama and not being a part of it, 10 out of 10, 100%.
I am a boss.
Yeah, thank you, bot.
10 out of 10, dude, great. For once people aren't making up shit about me, 10 out of 10, 100%, man.
No, like for Fiona and especially Cutie, like I feel really bad for her because it's like, goddamn, like, okay, take some criticism, take some heat, but it's like there's criticism and there's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And it's just so much to the point where I feel like 2025 is one of those years where it's like the mental trauma is so deep where I hope it's like now an eye-opening climax.
Nope.
Where it's just shifting towards the other way?
It's not. It's gonna keep getting worse because there's no repercussions for spreading hate on Twitter and on Reddit. So it's gonna keep happening.
You actually get ad revenue for spreading hate.
Yeah, like even Kai was talking about mental health. It's a lot, dude. It really is. It really is. You really have to be a psychopath like me to not let it bother you. Like I go in those comments. I be commenting myself.
Gee.
Leave your own hate comments.
Yeah, I'd be hating on myself, on my alt account, But yeah, it's the whole thing is, and I think this really did highlight, like in real time, because like especially like me and Wake have talked about this, the difference between the W and the Pogers community.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, like this was a very good example. Like, Fiona could have walked up to me, could have walked up to, Miz, anyone, made any joke she wanted, and we would have laughed it off, no matter what it is, because we are part of in my opinion, the L community. No, that's not how they do shit over there. Like, it's different, it's not the same thing. It's okay, to be fair, I'd rather be over there, How many times have people called me the Diddy of Austin?
Oh yeah, like that was like...
Millions of people.
Most, yeah. No, I know.
And it's not even true, obviously.
Well, after watching the Netflix documentary, what the fuck? Clearly it's not, but like...
Yeah, it's the old school, like, hey, let's make fun of these people versus these people are genuine celebrities. It's just, I don't think a lot of people really know how these things work. Because even Julie was trying to explain how most of these award shows start off with people roasting the audience.
Yeah, has nobody ever seen...
I don't think they have.
Nobody has ever seen, like, the celebrity award shows or the movie, like, VMAs and or music awards and things like that.
So let me tell you, this is what I was trying to tell Julie. This is what I think. I think the way that the younger generation, below us, consume media, it's all clip based.
Yeah, I guess they never have like.
So they might see the jokes in the clips, like, oh, it was a one-off, blah blah, but they don't know that because they're not sitting there and watching the whole thing. That's why these shows are statistically bleeding views.
Yeah.
Because they're not watching them. Everyone just consumes stuff via TikTok, via Reels, YouTube Shorts, whatever it may be. So I don't think they do know that was supposed to be the case because they don't watch.
Yeah, that's where the Will Smith meme comes from, is because it was during an award show and the host was doing his job, roasting people. making people laugh in the crowd. Floated a little bit too close to the sun and said something that pissed Will Smith off about
It was
his
funny.
wife. But
I didn't even watch the award show. I only saw the clip.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah, I mean, of course.
I only saw,
But yeah, he was
the one
roasting.
time I did see
He
that.
was roasting everybody in the crowd, and then he pissed Will Smith off.
Well, that's the way it be sometimes, man. Like people be getting
It
mad.
happens.
Take my wife's name out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, I mean, him and his wife has their own problems. Now they're suing each other.
Oh, Chris Rock. I didn't remember who the host was. Sorry, chat. It was Chris Rock. My bad. Not just
I think
some guy.
this was good. I think this is a good learning. This is probably the best streamer awards to learn from for next year to be even greater. You know, I really do.
Yeah, it's just okay. But one thing that is like really unfortunate, and it's like you can learn as much as you want. How do you fix that? It's like this year, Cutie had a different production crew, right?
I don't know.
Well, last year it was Ludwig's, but they don't exist anymore.
Oh,
they
sounds familiar.
Come together reminds me how much I appreciate ours. Our generation just handles the chaos better.
I don't know. Our generation kind of blows too. You guys are so mean to me for no reason.
The thing is,
dude, if I was any more fragile, I would have quit and jumped off a bridge a long time ago. Like,
no, but if
horrible, dude.
No, I was gonna say, if
Holy
you think
fuck,
about it, the Pogers community had like such a long and big learning experience where there's a lot of people that are just not around that time anymore because of XYZ reason.
Yeah, definitely two ends of the spectrum.
Monka. But fuck, I wanted to, oh yeah, so last year it was Ludwig's production. I don't know what they call it anymore. I have no idea, I don't remember. And this year it was someone new. And you would think they're reliable because they've done these things many times, and they blew it so hard where like the cameras pointed at the wrong people. It was like instead of Sinner's dad and Sinner, it was just like someone else. Instead of a sketch, they were showing Fusli. Half the time they were not showing anybody. When it was people's time to sit at their seats, Pokemon wasn't shown once, just her empty seat, which is like, damn, it just looks awful.
Well, maybe because there could be a couple reasons. The production could have been lacking, but people also be moving around and shit.
That is true. So, but
think this way: I was in my seat when I was on the screen.
I mean, I was on my seat when I was on the screen, and let me tell you, I don't think I was on the screen once.
I was the first joke of the night, and I took it like a champion.
Yeah, but the TLDRs, it's like, as much as there's a lot of learning experiences from this year, it's like when it comes to production. Man, if they blow it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't that sucks? You don't know until the show's rolling.
I don't know if it's even true, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, Arthur.
Okay.
Me, you, a couple other dudes, we could have read that shit.
That is the thing. I think that's like the one scary thing. If you have to outsource that shit, you just have to blindly trust it. Like throw money at them and be like,
no, we did.
It works or it doesn't.
So we did this OTK anniversary stream, our worst stream we ever did. We hired a random outside production company, and oh my god, did they suck, dude! You guys remember the 1 year anniversary?
I think people didn't like their seats, so they were switching around too.
The worst stream we've ever done, where it was effing the whole time. And then that lady told Miz that it's her house.
oh.
Yeah, put your foot down. It's my house. But it's like we paid for it, so you can fuck off, bitch. You know,
Oh.
dude, it was crazy, dude.
Oh my god, what was that for?
It was our 1 year anniversary of OTK.
Oh.
Damn. I'm gonna look through the archives.
And this lady
now,
was oh, dude, you have to watch this clip. This lady was like being so awkward.
It'll know.
Yeah, classic. See,
It reminds me of the first Melee event where the production came up and they were like, yeah, we've done shows for Floyd Mayweather and blah, 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 blah. And then they didn't show up. They were supposed to be there at 9, showed up at 3 a.m. And then it was probably the worst show that I've ever seen in my entire life.
It just takes growing pains, you know.
The production was so much worse, not on stream, but like in person, because the screen wasn't showing anything half the time.
Oh,
so I don't even know if...
Someone asked a question in chat. So get this. So OTK, we rented out this mansion for this stream in the middle of nowhere, 45 minutes away. And someone asked, was the person who owned the house still there? Yes. And not only were those people still there, they were walking around using their fingers, because we ordered Chipotle, like, you know, they come in those big things. They were putting their fingers into our food and eating it. The people who owned the place
What the fuck?
didn't fuck off. They were walking around patrolling. Yeah, look, this is my house. I'm so cool. Shut up, bitch. No one gives a fuck about your house. This made me hate rich people. Like, okay, cool. You have a nice house. Go away.
Yeah.
Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Go somewhere else.
Like if you rent it out,
Yeah, fuck off.
like...
They were putting their fucking nasty ass fingers in. I don't give a fuck how much money you have.
Yeah.
Your poop is still poop. Your boogers are still boogers. And I know you be fucking scratching your ass, bitch. I seen it. Okay, and she put it in our food. It was disgusting. So fuck that bitch, low key. Okay. Hated rich people ever since that moment. I've been converted.
Oh, which was actually one more thing. I actually really like this. I didn't see last year's after party because we didn't go. We went to bed at like 9:30 p.m. But this year, it being right next, like right at the location, that made it actually fun.
Oh, the party?
I actually had a good time.
And they had
I did not.
people walking around with little foods and stuff, which was nice. I didn't eat any of it, but it was nice.
Yeah, I did not have any fun at the after party.
Well, I tried to like film you, like, you know, like pretend that you have a great time. Dean danced with you a little bit and
music was too loud.
Oh, yeah, it was actually.
You know,
the music was so loud to the point where I was like filming Finn and his hair was like vibrating.
I think Julia or someone put a glass down and it kept moving.
Oh yeah, it kept just moving off the table.
It was my water bottle kept falling down.
Yeah, I'm just too old, man. Like, I was ready to go about 10:30, bro.
The Oscars cost $50 million. People expect QT to do the same with one. Y'all could not.
What?
Well, technically we could, but we don't expect her to spend that much, money about that. Production companies is tricky, but it's hard for like someone like me and Arthur who like specialize in this sort of stuff. Like, yeah, we're streamers, but we could run our own production company if we really wanted to. No shade to anyone, but like.
No, the thing is, I know what you mean, but at the same time, it's like.
Bro, just call Pecky's done. Like,
but you need enough people to have like. It's like when you have your running system, you have it. If you don't, you don't. Does it make sense?
Also, counting on streamers to sit down and be in their chair.
I think they would need a babysitter for like everyone.
Section. Yeah, like it has to be
like every table.
Well, the truth is, we just have too much freedom. Like QT gives us people a lot of free. Dude, imagine the Oscars, bro. People walk around live streaming. Are you kidding me?
It's all the main character energies. They just
never happen.
They just do not care.
But the thing is, it's also true because for QT's defense, like if someone's like, "Hey, can I stream?" and they're like, "Nah," then they're like, "Well, I'm just not gonna go."
But I don't know how to say this. The stream awards that QT and Rel is putting together has been the main thing for so many years now. If you want to be that asshole who's like not showing up, then don't show up.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I get it, it's like stressful because it's like if too many people don't show up, it's bad. It is. But at the same time, it's like, why are you being disrespectful? Like either show up or don't.
It's a hard job, man. Like I wouldn't wish this on anybody. So shout out QT Cinderella for real.
Yeah,
like
she did great.
One more thing though is like also like people thinking that she makes like a shitload of money out of it, which is like, bro, all these sponsors that she's taking is so she doesn't have to pay everything out of her own money. So it's like, oh, speaking of sponsors, so Baby No Money.
Yeah, great guy.
He looked amazing at the Stream Awards show.
I saw a picture on Twitter.
I was like, that's not Baby No Money. And Finn's like, dude, that is Baby No Money. I'm like, dude, no, it's not.
It's so funny because he was like, hey guys, it's me, Baby No Money. I'd like to say thank you for QT. Something.
Has anyone checked on Fiona? How's she doing after getting all this this landslide of hate from every single part of the internet? Has she said anything recently? Has anyone chat now? I haven't talked to her. Hopefully she's okay.
I think she did a great job personally, but it's like, also, I gotta say, I expected her to maybe like roast us, maybe potentially a little bit, but maybe she was also being respectful because we're already on the ground.
So here's the problem. Here's the problem roasting us. No one cares because we've fallen off.
That's also true.
You know,
I think that's more so a reason.
This is her conundrum.
Yeah.
You either roast the people who have the clout, and they get mad about it, or roast the people who don't have the clout
but no one cares about
and
it.
no one cares.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you can make fun of us all day. I don't give a shit what you say about me. It doesn't bother me at all. It just shows that I have to rise from the ashes next year to not only be a top streamer again, but to be there when QT needs to roast someone. I'll be able to take the jokes. I need to save it. It needs to be me. I'm the only one that can do it. You know. So that's my motivation for next year is to get to the top of the food chain again.
So you can take the punches.
So I can take the punches.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we got to do.